Do you like to wait? I don't like waiting. I don't like waiting for my food to come. I don't like waiting in drive-throughs. Who likes waiting? Interestingly enough, this is the word that Jesus uses in his command on the day of his ascension. So we observe these days from Ascension to Pentecost. Look again at Acts chapter 1, verse 4, where Luke records Jesus saying, gathering them together, he commanded them. The command was not to leave Jerusalem, but to wait for what the Father had promised. So we just read that. We could read it this way. Gathering them together, he commanded them to wait for what the Father had promised, to wait for the promise of the Spirit. What does waiting for the promise, how does waiting relate to our receiving and our walking in the Spirit? Well, we have to recognize that there is no striving or effort in waiting. It's not entirely passive in that it's not like sitting around surfing, scroll. He didn't say go scroll on your phones until the promise comes. No, he didn't say that we disconnect our attentions or our affections in waiting. No, in waiting we are focused, and our affections are fired, and our faith is in a place of readiness and expectation. But in all of that, it is a place of surrender and waiting and yielding. I come and I do nothing because I can do nothing. He has done all of this. This is his promise. He has paid for it and prayed for it and poured this out. And so in waiting, I submit. In waiting, I surrender. In waiting, I yield and receive. And in the same way that I receive, that is how we walk in the Spirit. Waiting conditions and trains us to live aware of him and submitted to him. It trains me to live with a consciousness and a confidence in him, and yet understanding that he is Lord. He is in charge, and I surrender. I yield. I receive and rely upon him. Wait upon the promise of the Holy Spirit. Don't just wait around for him. Wait upon him. Surrender. Receive. Rely. Wait.